Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're still having a wonderful day. I guess I should say good morning. Oh my god. It's not good morning for me though. It really isn't. I just woke up 3 times with a nightmare today. I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember waking up sweating. And it wasn't so good, so I think I slept like 2 hours. I don't even think I got any deep sleep, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I found a reputation run. The rep run is what we needed, and you know what? Off stream, I went ahead and talked with Olechka, our queen, and you know what? Olechka's got these BOEs, and I figured let's just get them made before, before the stream, because honestly, it was such a nightmare not being able to find a blacksmith on stream, but that gives us an easy 400 gear score. Hey Jovan, how you doing? Sultan first. I think Sultan's first, yeah. But how you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so you gotta apply the nitros. We also got the nice pants enchant. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's make our way towards ICC. There's a lot to do in terms of gems and whatnot, but I literally just woke up. Let's take it easy. I really put in... Oh, that's Icebane, I see. So I got 2 Dragon's Eyes to cover, and that'll be good. I wonder if I have any tokens. Of course not. I never have tokens. I just don't do the daily. So we gotta figure out what to do with these bars. Not very good. I was honestly thinking about just binding stone form to the hands macro and throwing Thunderclap on Z. It's still a bit weird, but Thunderclap on 6 is just super weird. And you know what? I don't even think I need to care about Thunderclap all that much. It is just weird. The Cleave and Heroic Strike being next to each other has always been a thing that's just never been logical to me. Not on any of my characters do I enjoy the fact that I got 2 spells that do the same thing, but they're different. Like, they're both melee enhancers, right? Melee modifiers. This is on Icecrown. Oh yeah? Yeah. I'll take a cookie. Actually, not right now. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'll take a cookie in a couple of hours, how about that? You can make a warm, fresh cookies. Oh, warm cookies. The best. We also should see if we can invest in fast flying. Fast flying doesn't seem like that big of an upgrade, but you gotta realize that once you have invincible, there's no way that you can have slow flying. It is just not happening. It'll make me feel like a noob, and that's not how I want to feel. Alright. Give me reputation with... Come on, do I have to talk to them? There we go. Let's start doing a bit of damage. Alright, so that Thunderclap deals 3k damage. Even on 4 targets, not worth it. We're better off just rending all of them, to be honest. But then there's also the fact that I haven't set up my need to know yet. Oh yeah, what a mess. What a messy old character. Am I dead? Walk! Alright, I'm gonna have to chill here until I get healed up. Nah, just like this. It's actually pretty far. Like, we can tank one, that's for sure. Oh, 90 rep. Did a couple of those not give reputation? I think that's the case. I think the ones that constantly spawn, they don't give you reputation, or they don't give you souls either. Unable to mount without fast flying. You can use invincible with 150, but I would no. Nah. Kind of like not equipping a transmog set just because you don't have the belt. Well, belt is important, man. It's literally the centerpiece. Yeah, we gotta fix our need to know at some point, get Rend up in there. And a couple more things. But right now we're spinning to win. And we're winning to spin. That's not terrible. Like, if it wasn't for the actually geared character, the Baltic, we'd be top. But you can see the difference between him, like him being geared and me not being geared. There's a little bit of a gap. A little bit of a gap. But that's okay. But we gotta fix, need to know. Rend on debuff, on target, only show of cast by self. There we go. I can sort of keep track of it, but Rend is really weird. When you've already applied it, you have a hard time refreshing it. It'll keep telling you that there's a stronger effect on you at that point, and then you can't actually refresh the Rend. Super weird. So having a timer to just track it is much better. What are the souls that you mentioned? Well, once we get the Shadowmourne quest, we're gonna be needing those souls for, you know, the Shadowmourne quest. So we gotta farm 1,000 of these skeletons. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I'll need Pester Guts and Old Face's blood before that. But we'll see. Alright, we're fine. We can take 3. Damn. That's not even bad. Then again, I did get a lead start. No one was around there for a bit. But I was. The early bird gets the worm. Man, that's not even half bad. Like, if we can deal a little bit more damage. Like, we're looking at solid deeps, actually. I mean, with sweeping strikes on top of that, not half bad. There we go. I already noticed that the rage is so much better than in Naxxramas. This is something that I called. Because it's very obvious. You deal more damage, you get more rage. The 30% helps like that. But still, it is very noticeable. I have so much more rage than I did in Naxxramas. You know, those fuckers exploding actually helps a lot. Gives me more rage. Oh yeah. Getting dodged is fine too. I'm not expertise capped for a reason. Come on, there's a whirlwind. Stance dancing on arms, it just feels like it takes forever. I guess I need to time it better with my auto attack, and then we'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna be taking some damage here, because they're gonna be exploding at all the wrong moments. That seems we're fine though. We are quite tanky. And the healers are healing. That always helps. Hey, Avalicious. How you doing, mate? I agree that the belt is the centerpiece. Alright, so... if you have a tabard equipped, tell me, do you see the belt or the tabard? Checkmate. Yeah, I'm not fun to argue against that. Because, like, I thought about this a couple of times, and the centerpiece should be the chest, but the actual centerpiece in a lot of transmogs is that belt. Because, for some reason, belts in Wrath of the Lich King are just disgusting. They look like shit. And, I don't know, they always are, at least to me, they seem so fucking way too obvious, right? Like, way too much in your face. Like, this guy is wearing a Texas belt buckle or something. Feels like that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Jingo jango. Alright. This might prove a little dangerous. But the rest of us got me, because he's a fucking legend. There we go. Red. New class buff, allo. That's not me. Hey, Tommy. What's up, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful day. No, we got a trippity trap. Somebody tripped that trap. Wow! 2.2k arena rating right there. I want to keep my spin to win for the upcoming pack of trash. Like, I want to spin to win here, but I kind of want to spin to win in the next pack. When we pull 4 of those things, it's gonna be a good time. Also, I could be using Sunders on the bigger boys. I guess. My rage is surprisingly fine in ICC. Now it just goes to show that ICC is a warrior's wet dream. All the damage that you take. And, hey, the other warrior also used Sunders. I incited him. All the extra damage that you take, all the damage that you deal, warriors just benefit twice from that buff. It's not just the 30% damage, it's definitely also the 30% health. You can take more damage, you can take more hits, you can cheese more rage. Are we really only gonna pull the 2 though? Alright, you know what? I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed. Spam executes. Alright, that's one. The dodge. It's fine. No, where's my Blade Storm? Oof. Alright, come bitch, Cast. Come with me. It's not coming with me. But I really cannot have this fucking guy cast. You know what? I'll take aggro. Ah, that's ass. I think I avoided a couple of my friends, but... Ugh, come on, DK, now you taunt? Motherfucker. I wasted all my deeps. I guess I did keep the group alive though, so that's plenty fine. Spam execute. Bolts. More execute. Alright, what's our reputation situation? We need 1,000 more. Let's pop the stone form. Get some big damage. Wow! Also, you might wanna prioritize rent over anything else. I think that was also one of the keys to being a half-decent arms. Even prioritize rent over overpower. Like, you'll get that proc later. But for now, I just want to spam executes. Give me some crits. There we go. Alright, one more run, and we should be fine. I think I used to have a cancel macro aura for pre-shield and all that for ICC on my wire. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I know. Taking a break from Frostmourne caused my guild to stop playing. I don't know where to go. That's why I'm playing Burning Crusade right now. Well, I got a guild on Frostmourne, but I also feel like it's really fucking weird. Like, people don't show up for raids, right? So I don't want to pug. And then I decide, alright, you know what? I got a bit of a migraine. I really don't feel like pugging this. So let's go ahead and do it on another day. Half the people in that raid will pug it. The other half in the people in that raid will be like, well, I want to raid, so I'm going to G-quit. And then I'm left with less people, more saved people, and a harder time to make a raid. While if everybody just calms the fuck down and waits for the actual guild raids, you don't have that issue. Right? And then on top of that, when I tell people like, hey, could you stop getting yourself saved every fucking week in every fucking raid on like all of your characters except for one, because it'll help me a lot with raid building, then I just get hit by a cold shoulder. Like, there's no understanding. You know, it's their characters, I guess. Whatever. It is at the end of the day, you know, their stuff, but like, definitely doesn't help as a guild if that's all messy. But yeah, we're gonna be having Old War. If you want to hop in for that, Evalicious. Hey, Puriel, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. I actually feel like shit. I feel like I'm about to throw up. Haven't slept very well. My head's spinning. We're not gonna do that long of a stream, but we might do one later. When I logged on to check World of Warcraft though, like that's something I do every fucking morning. Today I checked Warfare, and guess what? Reputation run. And by god, did I need a reputation run. Did our tank left? Oh no, he's fine. Alright. Now we could totally handle it with the ads and everything, but you gotta realize it is a pug. It is a reputation run with minimum 4k gear score requirement. If I do something stupid here, and the raid reacts in the wrong way, then that could mean a disband. I'm not gonna risk that for, you know, I still need 700 rep and we're good, we're out of here. I'll be able to get the Sacred and the Corrupt, I'll be able to get the Friendly Reputation Ring, and we can make our way to better gear from that point on. So, like, I'm just gonna be patient, that's what I was trying to say. Can I Bladestorm the ad? Like the little thingy? Alright, let's try another Thunderclap. 6k damage this time. Meh. Alright. People leaving or not showing up to raids for no reason. Yeah, I'm thinking of transferring my hunter to horde. A hunter? Yeah, that sounds good, man. I think it is possible. And you would be joining the try-hard faction. At least I feel like on Frostmourne, the Alliance definitely has a bit of a lead when it comes to try-harding. Or the Horde has a bit of a lead when it comes to try-harding PvE. On Alliance, I think, or I should say on Icecrown, I think Alliance or Horde is fine, because there's just so many people. So many people. In fucking Resto Shaman. We're full for now. Yeah. Alright, let's get some rage. Let's queue up the cleave inside of that Blade Storm. And when we get out, that servant's dead. There we go. Alright, stone form it up. Let's get the engineering hands popping. Let's make a Sunder happen. Oh my god, it's already Sunder up to 5. Yo, this warrior, Baltic, actually good player. Like, yeah, sure, he's doing, like, alright damage, but he's also doing the Sunders, which honestly, good on you, man. I like that. Like, I'm not doing it right now because honestly, I don't have the rage for it. Like, the rage is much better than in Nox, but it's still not that great. But as a Fury, it should definitely be fine. And the whole thing, why Fury is so ridiculous, right? It's because they got that fucking offhand, man. It's such a cheat. Like, they be generating rage the entire time with offhand swings. Like, yeah, sure, offhand swings are a little bit unreliable, but they still be generating rage the entire time. Whereas I'm, like, stuck with my main... Oof. Why is the mage taking damage? He shouldn't even be taking damage from that. But I'm stuck with the one weapon. Either I deal damage, or I make rage. That's the whole thing that Arms has to constantly worry about. Ah, interesting. Yes, we're friendly. Alright, time to GTFO. Thanks, guys. I don't think it's rude to leave at all in the middle of a run. Like, it's whatever, man. It's a rep run. No loyalties here. 5 Sunders equal more damage. Oh, yeah, very true. Alright, Sacred and the Corrupt. Bitches, look at that. Instant Primordial Serenite completion. That's what you want to see. Now we're gonna choose our path. The Ashen Band of Might. Seems like the right option. We're gonna get 50 gold for completing that quest, because money is just free at some point. Now, that's a pretty decent ring. We could go and get that all the way up to Exalted, but I just do not have the ballsack for that. There's a lot of stuff to do. We're much better off spending our time in Forge of Souls, Bit of Sauron, also for Flexion at this point. Best content ever, ICC Rep Farm. Well, it's gotta happen, right? You plant a seed, and out of that seed sprouts a dwarf, and that dwarf has to grow. And part of the photosynthesis stuff is doing ICC Rep Run. It's doing that godforsaken Foospoos a couple of times. But we made a very big step. Do not underestimate that we will actually be getting Shadowmourne. And that was a huge step, what we just did right there. Massive. Even getting to Shadow's Edge is a massive thing, right? Shadow's Edge is brutally good. Like, if you compare it to what I'm using right now, I'm sure that you're gonna be surprised. Look at the damage. Look at the difference in weapon damage, right? That is almost 100 damage per second plus. That is almost plus 200 strength. That is plus 2 red gems. That is plus 100 ARP. Like, Shadow's Edge is completely fucking bonkers. And in case you're a very perceptive boy, you're gonna have realized that Shadow's Edge is 3.7 attack speed, which for an arms warrior is very good. Slower attack speed means higher weapon damage, means higher base damage, or a higher weapon damage scaling on your spells. I should say it correctly, it's nothing to do with base damage. But more damage equals more damage. That's what I always say. And this Shadow's Edge is gonna give me a ton of it. Are you gonna make a Foospoos group? Yes. But I need to get some stuff enchanted first. Now, if I recall correctly, this is already enchanted, and we just need to gem it. We want to be gemming the Ring of All Things New as well. We have to cover for 2 Dragon's Eyes. Oh, fucking hell. I love the fact that there's an auction house here. Alright. So how about that? How's our emblem situation? Not very good. Won't be able to buy many gems with that. Oh, we don't have a grinder. That makes sense. I generally tend to uninstall that app when I'm done with it. Not in an extreme way. Maybe the first day, then the second day Sharma, but after that people will come back. A lot of people, as far as I know, are excited to see what Classic Vodlik is going to be like. And a lot of people are also, you know, adamant about staying on Warmane. There's 1 Dragon's Eye, and there is numero 2. That is just a lot of strength. Good stuff. Now, do we want to worry about anything else? I don't think we do. Expertise is completely fine for now. Where arms, if we get dodged, we just hit them with the most overpowered ability in the game. We'll be fine. But that is a lot of gems. Can't beat the free option with good staff. I mean, that's what I think. But there's a lot of reasons why you would want to go to Classic. I guess morality is one of them. Now, I don't care about that. I grew up with Pirate Bay and Kai Link, so I literally have 0 integrity. I couldn't care less. But I know that. Oh wow! Look at that! 124 emblems of conquest. Fuck yes! I actually did a little bit of Ulduar, and guess what? They're gonna be turned into emblems of heroism right now. What is the best spec for PvP Rogue? Well, subtlety is the spec. I cannot think about PvP Rogue without seeing a Subtlety Rogue Shadow Step Kidney Shot me. But you can also be an Assassination Rogue. They've got very good damage. Surprisingly good damage, even in a 1v1 melee fight. But yeah, pretty much just Subtlety. Alright, so we want to turn 124 into Valor. We want to turn 144 into... Ah, nice. Gems. Is engineering really so dominant that every class should use it to min-max? Alright, well, here's the thing with engineering. You should have it on your DPS characters. You should have it on your tank characters. On your healers, though, I don't take healing all that seriously. I think this is one of the biggest reasons why Funky Druid hates me so much. But like, I honestly think healing is the easiest thing in this game. You can literally get away with one hand down the desk and the other hand on the mouse and you can heal. I'm not kidding, I have literally done it. This is a confession. Like, it is so fucking easy. I think your healers should be your profession slaves, right? In Pokemon terms, your HM slaves. Because you're gonna want enchanting, you're going to want some form of professions to make money. Now, the best characters to do that with is your healers, I think. Because engineering, yes, it is that important. Also, look at how scuffed this action bar is. Look at how much shit we had macroed. Ay, I'm gonna have to redo all those macros. Anyway. Healing pets is so easy. Healing gets so easy with gear. It starts off rough though. Yeah, for sure. Healing in tier 7 is also a lot harder than healing in tier 10. Not only because tier 7 is less known than tier 10, so people will have a harder time dealing with those mechanics, at least in the beginning. Which perfectly rolls into your argument. When you don't have much health, or when you don't have much mana, you're gonna run out of mana, right? If you don't have a whole lot of haste, you cannot just instantly heal people up from damage that would otherwise kill them. Like, I've had it in Naxxramas, where even as a restoration druid, now this is partly my fault because I was like distracted and not paying full attention to what I should have been paying attention to, but on the resto druid I was casting a heal, and it's not fast enough. It's 1.3 seconds instead of 1 second. That 0.3 seconds saves lives. All rogue specs are good, but for arena, if you want high rating, you gotta play Subtlety. Yeah, pretty much that. Subtlety just has too much. Imagine if a survival hunter had readiness. That's what Subtlety is. Sort of. Anyway. Looking for more Sartarion 4.4k Arms Warrior. From Frostmourne, so pretty pog. Odds. What? 3 warriors? See there? What? This is cursed. 3 warriors. That is very, very cursed. Do you want a healer? You can ask the guy. Arases. You can ask him. Alright, I'm also going to want a jewel crafter. We gotta figure out some gemming situations. I think I just go for full strength stack. At least until I can get some decent gear that's gonna allow me to get my armor pen. Well, I could use a Foospoos War Heroic, right? Oh! Yeah, that's fine too. Let's get those gems sorted. Is leatherworking garbage? I have made so much money with leatherworking on Frostmourne Season 3. I am literally rich because of leatherworking. And obviously it is mostly because of skinning. But I take the skins and I turn them into more money with leatherworking. Alright? And leatherworking is perhaps the best druid tanking profession, because specifically druids are going to have a very, very hard time with magical damage. Now, leatherworking is one of the few professions where you can like actually adjust your bonus, right? You could go with the regular old stamina, and instead of 40 staminas on your bracer, you're gonna have 62 additional stamina on those bracers. But are you gonna be in a fight with a ton of fire damage, a ton of frost resistance, or like even arcane resistance? You know how rare arcane resistance is? That is fucking Pog. Like, the only other place where you can reliably get arcane resistance is a Cauldron of Arcane, and it doesn't even show up. Yeah, it's a Cauldron of Major Arcane Protection. Like, that's the only reliable, consistent way to get some arcane resistance. Of course, the Druid buff probably does something. Cardinal? If you're still around for that, Tommy. Hey, Gooby. Yesterday you said nice and early, but how about today? I kinda wanna attack. But that's a protection. There's a good chance his friends will show up before we kill him. Yeah, let's get some summons in. You starting early? Well, don't worry, I'm not gonna be here for too long. I didn't really sleep all that well, but there was a reputation run when I woke up. I had to do that rep run, because it was burned in my mind yesterday that I couldn't find one. I also got a blacksmith, Gooby, so I went ahead and I had Olechka, our queen. She made some stuff for us. Alright. You found a smith? Oh yeah. Do I have Shadow's Edge? I would have if I had found the reputation run yesterday. Then I could have picked up Festerguts and Rotface's blood in yesterday's Icecrown Citadel. I will be picking up Light Vengeance after this Obsidian Sanctum. We're gonna fly back to Dalaran. We're gonna pass right by it. It's gonna be good. But yeah, we get the Sacred and the Corrupt. This will give us a Shadow's Edge. And then we're just 50 shards away from Shadowmourne. It is that simple. 4 hunters and 3 warriors. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Oh, it's Bladestorm. I'm not taking any aggro, which is a goddamn shame. Because if I was taking aggro here, then in the next pool, I would have absolutely... Well, there's 4 hunters, of course, so we're not gonna take aggro. LOL! Yeah, there's no chance. Oh, come on, man, don't be putting dwarves out like that. You know, it's just like a... Ah, whatever. What's the name of the add-on to remove the griffins? That's what you're looking for. A griffin generally tends to be a dragon bird. Anyway, those griffins are like... it's an add-on called Griffin Remover. It's in my Discord. You can find the link to my Discord in the description. We need to keep up Mortal Strike here. Because I don't think we got any dispels. Well, we theoretically do, but we don't. So let's make sure that he is at least getting a reduct. Oh my god, I'm getting so much anxiety from this. Or bartender, yes. You can also get move anything, and that add-on will also allow you to, well, besides moving anything. Alright. Do they not enter this in Icecrown? Alright, let's pop a stone form. I feel like I'm alone here. I mean, I'm gonna get some healing. Oh no! Alright, heal me up, please. Me! Thank you. Alright, people really don't know how to do this, huh? That is a fucking worry, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. They just ignore it. You guys just ignore Portal. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I'm not even gonna worry about it because, you know what? It just kind of works. I guess, sort of. Somehow. I mean, I would wanna fucking shoot myself if I didn't know how a fucking OS mini Drake worked, but you know. If they don't know, they don't know, I guess. But god. What a fucking mess. Like, the Druid, hilariously, was the only one. Alright, you know what? That's my fault. I should have expected anything else instead of double orb. That's actually my fault. That Void Blast gave me PTSD, I know, right? I saw that Void Blast and I got like a heart palpitation right there. But, Jesus fuck. What a mess, man. Like, not even having the DPS to burst down those things before the orb spawn is honestly rather pathetic. Considering the gear that we have. We do that shit in Frostmourne, dude. Now, obviously, on Frostmourne, we don't ninja pull. We actually use our spells. And there's a plethora of other things that are also going correctly. In here, not so much. I mean, look at that shit. Look at how they're tanking it so far away from each other. If that doesn't tell you enough, then I don't know, man. This is not one of those raids where you should be worried about anything but trying to stay alive. Because, oh my god, you're gonna have a hard time at that. But we'll see. We still got those fucking curses. Alright. You know, the tank can also remove curse, right? I'm getting fucking cancer from the scope. Like, I cannot explain to you how much AIDS this is giving me. Like, just this spell, those curses, like, look at that health jump up. Like, every now and then you're gonna see it gain a % instead of losing a... Fuck! Ugh. This is really making me toxic as fuck. Yes, volley the little fucking whelps. Genius. Really glad I can come see in Baby Rage. Like, this is not Baby Rage. This is 100% justified. 1000% justified. This is just completely unacceptable, man. This is not Baby Rage. This is actual facts and pure logic. autism at its finest, in other words. But really, if you cannot decurse, then there's a big issue. Right? And the guy should know that. Like, here's the thing. You guys might think I'm being very rude to him, but he's gotta fucking understand that what he's doing right now is inadequate. Because if he doesn't understand that, he is going to continue being an inadequate, useless piece of fucking garbage. And nobody wants that. You don't want that, I don't want that, nobody wants that. Like, dispelling is not hard. If you leveled up from level 1 to 80 without dispelling, well, guess what? You're doing it wrong. Is arms better at the start? At the very start of Wrath of the Lich King, arms is better. Yeah. Fury becomes better at the TOC patch. What the fuck is that movement, though? Alright, whatever. Did I just ignore this one too? Or... Uh-huh. I'm still on the fence whether they ignored or not. Okay, now they're seeing that their damage is, instead of just reflecting, they're actually immune to it. So now they're realizing, oh no. If I can take some Mocking Blow here, that'd be good. Jesus. Okay. Nah, curses. I'm about to get shockwaved. Wait, did he just dispel? Whoa! You see? You see that, chat? By the way, that shockwave deals no damage compared to Frostmourne. What the hell? He actually dispelled. Will he dispel again? You see? You tell someone that they suck 500 times and they start internalizing it. The system works. Damn. 8 dispels. A moment ago he did 0. I'm so proud of our druid. Like, the thing is, I think as long as you're not trying to, like, offend a person, right? As long as you say this dispel is ass. Like, sure, there's a person behind the dispels that might feel a little bit bad about that. But the thing is, you're not mad at the person, you're mad specifically at the dispel. And that taunt also, what the fuck was that? But yeah. I'm not mad at the person, like, honestly. Even yesterday when we did the mythic and everything went completely wrong, completely foobar. Because of lack of dispel. There you have it again. No dispels in a mythic. Unacceptable. It should be told. It should be said. It should be known that if you want to even attempt a mythic, that you need to be able to dispel a magical decurse. Or like a magical debuff as a paladin and a priest. If you cannot dispel magic as a paladin and a priest, do an RDF heroic instead. You are not ready for mythic. And you should stop wasting my time. Alright, so what's the tactic here? Okay. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Don't worry, he says. Oh god. Alright, let's see the bear get hit by tsunami. Ah! He's tanking it! No! No! Malako! Don't kill him. He should not be alive right now. Ay, ay, ay. You know what? I think I'm starting to understand what the Lord One people mean. Because this is honestly fucking insulting to their IQ. If this is what classic Wrath of the Lich King is going to be like, ay, 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 you gotta pay for this? That feels fucking bad. Luckily, I don't have to use Thunder Armors. We've got the Protection Wire right there. Trying to position it, but the Druid's like, no. Like I said, he is trying. I'm not saying that he is succeeding. Alright. Okay, I actually need those hands. You're not gonna believe it. No, I don't. I need helmet or legs. Never mind. We got the green figurine. That is lucky. Now let's see if we can win the hide. Beg. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just stop crying, it's wrath. No, like, it's not crying, dude. It's like me getting mental anguish. Like, I'm not crying, right? There's no tears. Do you see fucking tears? No, there's no tears. Alright, did I win anything? No. Typical. Alright, let's get out of here. Moet je wel hebben.
Ja.
We zullen het zo even naar beneden brengen als ik dit zie.
Ja.
Which healer would you recommend? Well, I think Shaman is fine. Poes Poes. And then the warrior tank with the good old classic fuck you, penis head. I mean, this is the thing, right? If we had just wiped a couple of times on the first mini-boss like we should have, we would have been replacing, or at least not giving emblems to that kind of trash. And I would have probably felt a little bit better right now. Because I really don't think that that Obsidian Sanctum should have been killed. But you know, maybe that's the Frostmourne elitist talking. Is Priest bad? No. Oh. Uh-oh. Right, alarm. Priest is pretty good. Yeah. Yell at his bitch ass in raid then. There's no point. And I did tell him to dispel a couple times, but like, the thing is, there's only so much you can say. We got a Bisret, that's very good. Alright. So we need 1 heals and 1 tonk. Now, for fuck's sake. And then there's that guy. Alright, you know what I kind of want to do? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of gonna want to like... Oops! $5k restoration druid. Good stuff. So what, do we just like survive this for a little? Like, what do we do here? To get the mace. I guess we can just spam Victory Rush instead. Oh, not so much. I guess this is where you read the quest, huh? Blaze Light's Vengeance, blah blah blah. You must return to the Frostmourne and the... And all it says, I just need to, like, find the hammer. It doesn't tell me what to do with set hammer time, though. Is it just, Oh! There it is. Found it. It's always easier on Icecrown than on Frostmourne. Way easier. Like, way easier, man. Like, on Frostmourne, we wouldn't have even killed the first mini-boss. It would have just killed us. I got spurs. Oh! Oh, that'll help. I figured I'd have to kite them. And then snatch this real quick. Can't even snatch it real quick. It's all about the floaty stuff. Dude, they fixed this animation. I've never seen this in my life. Good job, Warmane. Alright, can we get 1 DPS for Foos and Halls of Reflection? We've got a pumper group. It's gonna be easy peasy, for sure. Why is it like that? I don't know. This is a Warmane special. Floating hammer. I mean, the thing is, the hammer is right here as well. So I don't know if that's like just a like a little mess up. But now there's 3 hammers. What? Scammed. Alright, what's that do? Yikes. But we do have some backup. Should be fine. I mean, I'm fine with this, but I could use one more player for Forge of Souls. And also Reflection. Alright. But there's the Light's Hammer. Now it's all just about the blood. And then 1 stream where we kill 1,000 souls. 5k combat rogue. What is Juskar? Okay, we already got him. Gonna get him in. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Okay, so where is Tommy? Let's see if we can quickly get some gems done. And then make our way to Fushpush. Oh. Okay, I'm like 99% sure man's got bolt cardinals, right? Alright, we'll use a couple of bolts from him. Good job, Vladimir. Why is it like that? Well, you got a lot less gear, Nikiki. And you're also dealing with a 30% increase in difficulty due to health and damage being dealt. But having less gear is such a factor, right? It really does make a huge difference. Let's go ahead and put it on Heroic. And let's go ahead and fawn over all the loot that we're gonna be able to get. Ooh, loot. Yummy. Alright. Nothing on Bronjammer. I guess there's needle encrusted. Some shoulders here. You know what? We'll just see. I don't think there's all that much. There's battered hilt, of course. I wouldn't say no to that. You know, just as a free roll, of course. I'm never gonna swap the Fury. I already have a best in slot Fury Warrior with a Shadowmourne. I know what that plays like, and now I want an Arms Warrior. Why not just make your Fury arms so that you don't need 2 Shadowmournes? I don't know. Probably about 15k cloud. Or 10k. We gotta get quick flying. This is 8. There we go. Oh, look at that. Undead. I want to play my undead warrior now. That's a nice looking sword. Oh, right, them gems. Let's go get them gems done. Yeah. 8 bolts should be fine. I mean, the thing is, we're gonna be getting a lot of gear. And before we can make it armor pen, we're gonna be needing a bit of this stuff. Gonna be needing some strength. There we go. Thank you. Is that 8? 6 plus 2. I'll take it, man. I'm gonna need a couple. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's not forget to do the quest. There we go. Echoes of the Tortured Souls. Alright, I feel like he's gonna go fast. So let's try to get a bit of rage. And see if we can over aggro, but there's probably no way. So that retaliation is just complete waste. We got a bit of aggro. But I don't know if aggro is what we want. We're getting fucking wrecked there. But top deep sing, let's go! Hell yeah, boy. What is that 4.4k ungemmed arms? Odds. Odds. And that strength is just going up and up and up and up. And I think we can do that. I just want to get rid of the gem. You know what? I don't know if I want to do that. I'm starting to regret it. We are lacking a little bit of strength now. Like 8 plus 6 equals 14. We could have 20. 20 is bigger than 14, so we're gonna do that instead. But it is stamina. Right. Stamina. Alright. Get some executes. I already told you, Rico, I'm not going to swap. I gave you literally a 30-second explanation of why. If you're gonna ask a question, at least pay some fucking attention to the answer. Like, I don't mind answering questions, but I'm not gonna repeat myself. And it feels kinda bad when, you know, it's very obvious that you just didn't listen. I already broke it down for you. You can go and rewind the tape. That's it, man. I didn't even make you wait. I was pretty fast. Alright, 5 targets. Thunderclap. Aye, we're missing the ICC buff now. That's much worse. We are stunned. Unlucky. No magical dispels, so that's gonna happen. God, it sucks. Please don't play private. Why not? Are you gonna pay for my subscription? Not that I'd play if you were gonna pay, but are you just assuming that I have the welfare needed to play on a fucking blood leech of a server? More than 100 euros per year? I mean, it adds up, dude. I did a calculation once on how expensive Shadowlands has been for the people that were playing it for a full year. So, price of the game, plus, like the monthly subscription, right? And I'm not kidding, it was like 180 euros. And then there were people in my chat that were like, yeah, I might have paid for 12 months, but I really only played like 3 months. You know. It's not about how broke you can be, it's about wanting to spend the money, right? I could definitely spend the money on the thing. Like, that's not the issue here. The issue is, do I want to? Like, if you're going to say that 60 euros a year is, you know, chump change, then I'm going to say that either you grew up in a situation where you didn't have to worry about 60 euros, or you're just financially retarded. It's probably the latter, though. Here, you guys can see the messages that I was responding to. Like, you can have a better experience for less money. You know? If you want to scam yourself, I guess, be my guest. Can Warmane rework arms? They're not useful in ICC. But they are. I've seen Arms Warrior top on LOD. Of course, the asterisk being is that that guy who topped as Arms tops even harder as Fury. How do I make a macro for 2 of the same weapons? Oh, I haven't had to do that in a while. I honestly wouldn't know. Oh shit, I got the bag. Good stuff, because I got some netherweave backlight here that I've been dying to replace. Odds. Sneaky. Odds. I'm already maining Protection Warrior. Or Protection Paladin. I've been maining Protection Paladin for 10 years. Those are going to be the plans heading forward as well. Andre, thank you for the subscription, mate. Appreciate it. Now, I did a calculation with the deluxe package of Shadowlands, right? And the most expensive monthly thing. Because, listen, here's one of the situations that happens very often with retail. People buy a month, right? Because they want to decide, after this month, is it going to be worth it for me to buy another month or not? And if it's a no, then... Alright, let's not kill our healer completely, but he can die a little. After that 1 month, they're gonna either resubscribe, take a tiny break and resubscribe after their tiny break. Or they're just, you know, not gonna resubscribe. That's the most common of situations. At least I feel like, from what I've heard and, you know, experienced. In that situation, you're paying full price for 1 month, times 12, plus the deluxe price on top of that. You just almost paid 200 euros to play a game that sucks. Well, you guys also use the Imperial system, so I don't think we can really trust your judgment on anything, really. I mean, is it a coincidence that Darth Vader was an Imperial officer? I don't think so, dude. I'm just saying. Alright, you're just completely ignoring what I said, Cloud. But even then, you're still paying over 100 euros just to be able to play the game. And then you haven't even bought the game yourself yet. Hey, Galadina. Thanks, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day as well. Let's go ahead and skip through this. Tight. Thoughts? What do you prefer in leveling? Dungeons or questing? Dungeons with the chats. Oh, motherfucker! How is that not line of sight? Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go ahead and run for our friends. Help me! I'm being conversed. You know what? That's actually the best attack he could have done. I'll take that. There we go. No, look, here's the thing, right? I have worked, and I don't live in a basement. And still, I think it's the financially retarded decision to pay more than 100 euros to be able to play a game. That is a scam, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get scammed, then by all means, you do you, and I do I. Alright? And if we don't see eye to eye, well, guess what? I don't give a fuck. You do you, and I do I. That's the fucking deal. All like that, right. I see. Let's get a big old crit with the Mortal Strike, because of the Juggernaut, of course. Almost a guaranteed crit. It will be a guaranteed crit later on. And let's go ahead and maybe spin to win here a little bit. Come on, give me some rage. Let's queue up the cleave as well. Mid Blade Storm cleave, very pog. Very strong. You can also do that in arenas, by the way. There we go. Unlucky. I didn't have to charge up. That's fine. Go get him. The game gets worse, they raise the monthly sub. Oh, you know what? I can just put all of you fucking classic Andes in checkmate. Right now. I can do it. All it takes is one sentence. And you will not be able to stand on 2 feet anymore. Like, I will have crumbled the foundation underneath your feet and gotten rid of the earth. Like a boer. I would have, like, gotten my field hospital. And I'll have worked you over real good. So unless you guys are ready for this, I'm not gonna actually say it. I need to know if you guys are ready to get burned to hell and back. Because otherwise, I'll have mercy. I'll be benevolent. But honestly, here, I'll show you why Classic is garbage. One sentence. Alright, and the sentence is... This is the sentence. Right? This is the sentence. They are taking what you love. This Reddit thread is the sentence. Basically, Just read that. Like, that's 100% fact. If I want to, like, dumb it down into a sentence that I could just regurgitate for you guys, I would say... Like, the stuff that Blizzard is removing is completely fucking unnecessary to remove. And they are ruining the integrity of their game. Like, by doing such stupid removals as... Oh, look. This painting... It's explicit. And I don't want boobies in my game, says Blizzard. So then Blizzard removes the boobies. And you know, it's not even that big of a deal, because who the fuck cares? But I kinda care. I don't want to be censored to that extent. If you enjoy being completely fucking cucked, do it. It's fine. I'm gonna be here on Warmane, where the fucking chats are. Where the boobies on the pictures are still boobies instead of a ball of fruit. And you know what? If I see a bot here, I'm gonna report him, and within 2 days, this bot is banned. And if I really want the bot to instantly get banned, well, guess what? I am 99.8% sure that Malako doesn't really care if I'll, like, message him and say, look, this bot is fucking with me, he's a bot, ban him now. Like, that would be very demanding, and I wouldn't word it like that, but I'm, like, 99% sure that Malako would be like, alright, you know what? You're right, that is a bot, and I am going to ban him. Now, like I said, I wouldn't want to word it like that, because I'd sound like an asshole. But, I could. Like, I literally got a double-barreled shotgun aimed at bots any time of the day. So, you know, I don't have that on retail. There's a lot of things that I can consider why Warmane, especially for me, is just better. And then there's a lot of situations where I can say Warmane, especially for me, is much worse. Like, my god. There is some fucking cesspool of people. Like, a small minority of the they call themselves hardcore raiders really hates me. This hasn't gone any better. And, like, after recently joining Emotional Damage, like, man, holy fuck. People haven't gotten over shit that I've said 3 years ago. Like, dude, they must be my biggest fan. In the worst way possible, like Justin Bieber kind of fans. $300 ping isn't nice. Yeah, here's the thing, right? The American people absolutely get shafted. Like, even South American, North American, Canadians, they tend to have 200 plus ping. Like, it's very unfair. Oh wow, this is turned around. Let's swap it up. There we go. 11 stacks of permafrost. Uh-oh. I need myself a block. Wait, 2 stacks. Ah. I guess we're fine after all. Cannot deep freeze a fucking blade stormer, dude. That's not gonna work. What a shit loot though, huh? My god. Alright. Don't you think Warmane will be more dead? Nah. It's not It's not even dead at the moment. Like, your sentence would imply that it's dead right now, which is, it's totally not. How is Prot Warrior? Eh, fine. I've done some streams with Protection Warrior on Frostmourne. It is, well, the evidence is there. If I can sum it up in one word, I'd say fine. Like, it's okay. I don't have Blade Storm. What a waste of retaliation. I'm not pulling aggro like this. No way. PvP is dead. I think PvP is always gonna be dead unless there's some form of progression in the PvP system itself. A private server inherently is not going to have that much of a progression, especially like an Icecrown type, right? Now, Frostmourne and Blackrock, on the other hand, like, Warmane is doing whatever they can. Like, they're putting seasonal PvP servers on Frostmourne, or on Blackrock, rather, that I think also works together with Frostmourne in terms of queuing for brackets and stuff. So, I mean, they're doing their best, but at the end of the day, there is no balancing, there's no fixing. Imagine League of Legends, but it's completely stagnant. League of Legends would suddenly turn into a very meta-driven game. More than it already is, believe me. And it would be much different. Without, you know, progressive patches and whatnot, and fixes and balance changes. You just cannot do that on an Icecrown type server. Or even on a Blackrock type server. You cannot fix Arms Warrior. Because it's just the way it is. Uh-oh. Alright, it's Piercing Halt. If you can just guide it, let me kill the mage and I'm gonna help you. Alright, you know what? Let's just execute that, I guess. Oh, right, combat dress. Whew. If I was on my paladin, I could have cheesed the achievement for you guys. Do you think that Protection Warrior is the best off-tank? No, Protection Paladin has that firmly in their pocket. I like the Mythic difficulty integration on Warmane. Yeah, it's probably something that kind of can maybe also help the PvPers in a way. But it is very tricky, because I've talked about it with Tim as well, you know, like sometimes we'll just sit down, we'll have a chat together, and we'll talk about some stuff. And one time we talked about PvP, like how would you help PvP players gear on a server without them doing PvE, right? Like, how do you get the PvE rewards in the pockets of the PvP players? Now that is a fucking hard question, man, because you simply don't without fucking up everything. Like, let's say that you can pick up an STS Heroic with 3000 arena points, right? Sure, you gotta make it an insanely high amount. Well, 3k might be a bit excessive, but you gotta make it a high amount, because otherwise PvE players are gonna do that, right? PvE players are gonna be the ones that that just do 10 arenas, no matter if they win or lose, it's fine, they're gonna get their things, and their biz. Now, on the other hand, if you lock it to rating, you are just asking for people to sell arena boosts. Right? So it's one fucked up situation. I don't know what to do with it. I honestly don't think that the Warmane knows what to do with it either. But trust me, they're probably, at the very least, aware of the fact that people, you know, got issues. But you just cannot implement, like, these big game-changing systems like it. So difficult. They can sell characters or gold items on trade, buy items in store. Yeah, I guess the rating boost wouldn't really be that big of a deal. I don't know, you're still opening up that possibility that people are just gonna sell arena boosts. Like, the only reason to buy arena boost at the moment is, you know, if you've got a pencil penis, or if you really want to get the PvP achievements from arena. Like, for example, you want to get 3v3 personal rating achievements, but you suck at PvP, so you get carried. That's the only reason I can think of at the moment why you'd want to buy those boosts. Because I've seen that shit on retail, right? Like the boosts on trade chat and shit. It is fucking stupid. It's too much. It doesn't feel like you're in a marketplace. It feels like you're in a factory trying to... I don't know. It just doesn't feel very good. All that want to sell Natria this, want to sell Arena that. I'm very glad Warmane isn't like that. They just sell items. They get straight down to the point. No middleman involved. If a PvP player is lazy to do PvE to get some items, he can use the store. Yeah, that is very true. That's a decent ring, but it's not something that I really need with the rings that I have at the mo. But they have tried some stuff on Blackrock, right? I guess you have to do it there. Which makes sense, but... I don't know, man. Like, I've theorized my own plans a couple times. Oh, right, I gotta talk to my hoe. Don't you already have a wire? I already have 2 wires. This is the second. Why the change from Frostmourne? Well, right now on Frostmourne, there's not too much to do. We have got Ulduar coming up on the 15th of July at 3 PM server time. I woke up incredibly early today. Like, I had nightmares, I couldn't sleep, so I just got up. I was bored. I figured I'd do something. Logged the character and boom, there's a rep farm right there. 3 druids. I already get 17 paladins on Blackrock. Jesus. I think this is the biggest issue though. Lubos Mares is saying that he lost interest in PvP a while ago. What I was talking about with there not being any balance patches, any updates, this is what happens. People lose interest. Right? And after 10 years of Wrath of the Lich King, people have just kind of lost interest in the PvP, I believe. You can replace me? No, Shakat. Rip. I need a healer, guys. For Halls of Reflection. Yeah, or a tank. A tank or a healer for Halls of Reflection. I can come if you need it. Hell yeah, man. What's your go-to method for farming gold on Icecrown? I just collect a bunch of primordials and stonks. Let's slap a gem in here too. Alright. Aki. Oh, I invited the wrong person. I figured that was you. Your party is full. I fucking hate people sometimes, I swear to God. Motherfucker! I'm about to just remake the group. Alright. Fucking waste of space and air and time. Oh, apologize to that goddamn tree. What a goddamn waste of time. Like, that really pisses me off. Like, it's probably fine, like, he didn't even mean to do it. But the thing is... Why? Why would you waste anyone's time like that? Shame on you! I can't stand it, like, I really can't. What's your opinion on the Darkmoon card? Oh, it's gonna be very expensive. But here's the thing, right? Darkmoon card is completely BOE. This doesn't even need a GDKP, it just needs G. I'm on EU. It's very early for me at the moment, Iba. Did you gear this warrior on Frostmourne? I geared this warrior in Naxxramas, and after that I kind of stopped playing the character, and I made an Affliction Warlock, because that's what the guild needed, / wanted. Kind of a shame though. Frostmourne Season 2 is just a mess. I should have just taken a break and tried hopping into Frostmourne at a later time. Alright. We seem to be all ready. Does anyone have the quick RP? Got slow only. Did you like Affliction Warlock? Yeah, I did. For all the right reasons. Right, it's challenging, it's frustrating, it's annoying. It feels amazing when you get it right. And there's a lot to do. I was definitely panicking very often on Affliction. And that's good. Alright, well, that's not the greatest of plans, but let's see it. That's one word, right? Stone form. There we go. Right, there's also fairing, so we gotta be a little bit careful with our Berserker's Rage. Frostmourne Season 3 is so much more better and more fun. I don't think it's up to the season, I think it's just up to me. Like, me personally, I just needed a break on Frostmourne Season 2. Like, I was trying to push too hard for too long. You're just taking a break, gone refreshed, and tackled it properly. Like, I already know for a fact that I'm not going to be joining Frostmourne Season 4 at the start. Like, I might hop in on day 1, but I'm not gonna, like, do the whole grind, right? I do 100% plan on sticking on Frostmourne, going into Icecrown as well. Or into Icecrown Citadel, Ruby Sanctum, all that good stuff, right? But after that, I'm gonna take a break. Gonna play on Lordaeron? No. I know about that. I know that the server isn't gonna be in the best situation. But here's the thing. I'm gonna be there. There's gonna be some people watching me be there. And maybe there's gonna be a couple more people on that server simply because I'm there, right? And if we have enough people to do raids, that's all I care about. Now, if we get to a point where we're in the guild and we can't even get people for the raid, like, that's a whole different situation. Like, at the end of Nox Ramas, it's actually kind of happening at the moment, where people just don't show up for Nox, and they just decide to randomly get saved in pugs and whatnot. Which, you know, not good, never good, but that's the situation that we're at. Alright, boss has got some damage reduction up, but we're slapping him with the executes. Alright, not the kind of fear that I can break with a Zerker. Oh look! More spell power! We haven't had one item yet, for fuck's sake. We'll see what happens on Frostmourne. One month into Ulduar, everybody left. Yeah. And I think I was in Simp as well. Right? With Chichiban and like the 7-hour Ulduars. I wanted to actually kill myself. No, I'm not ever joining another Chichiban guild. Like, the guy's fine, but his raiding ethic is everything but fine. It's a fucking gulag. And no one should be forced to go through that. No one. Set a fucking raid time, you monkey. Respect people's time, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but besides that, guild was really good. I did have a lot of fun. Apparently I did raid quite a bit in Ulduar. Like, I did have 150 emblems of conquest when I got them all for Cardinal Rubies today. But by God. Like, I literally ended up stopping raiding with that guild. Like, I stopped raiding because, like, one time we had a 5-hour Ulduar run. And it was a mess, and like one restoration druid, he, I don't know, man, he had some like fucking issues. Like, I think he was lying, but he said that, that he suddenly got a nosebleed and whatnot. Like, he was fucked up, right? And I don't know, there was just this whole mess, a big drama, terrible atmosphere. 5 hours of that. So you think you're done, right? After 5 hours. Nah, 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 nah. No, 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 no. Let's go do Iron Dwarf Medium Rare. Like, why? Why would you do Iron Dwarf Medium Rare after 5 hours of Ulduar? You are a fucking glutton for punishment. Like, why would you want to do that to yourself? Why would you want to do that to other people? Not fair. Five hours Ulduar and then Iron Dwarf Medium Rare. If you're unfamiliar with Iron Dwarf Medium Rare, it basically is the worst achievement in the history of World of Warcraft. And I will not say any... I'll not have you say anything else than that. Like, it is just true. There's no achievement that is designed in a worse way than Iron Dwarf Medium Rare 25 player. If you guys can come up with one, I will gladly argue against it. In a friendly way, in a polite way. But you can't. Why didn't people just leave? Because then you get G-kicked. And you know what? There's this really weird feeling that you get. Where you've been in the raid for 5 hours already. What's the last 10 minutes, right? And you know what? You don't want to leave your friends. Because there are always going to be people in a guild that you do enjoy. That you have an occasional chat with in Whisper, you know. Maybe in the middle of the raid even. You find yourself talking to the guy. And, you know, having a fun chat. it kind of feels bad to leave a raid. Like, I personally have a very hard time doing it. Like, I'd rather get kicked out of the raid than leave the raid. Unless it's a pug, but then it's way different. But if you join a guild run, you do not fucking leave middle of the raid. Very simple. This is a little bit of respect that you need to have for your fellow guild members. We had ICC 3 or more hour because 4 pucks messed everything up. Well, 3 hours is completely fine. Especially for an ICC, if you can clear that in a decent heroic, you know, with a decent amount of heroics within 3 hours, I'd say you're doing fine. The 2-hour runs, oh look, more spell power. The 2-hour runs that people are expecting in hardcore guilds are very insane. You gotta realize that wasn't the case in Warmane. People didn't do 2-hour runs until like 2 years ago, basically. It took a long ass time for us to get good, right? Turbo! Thank you for the subscription, mate. I appreciate that. You leave just before they give DKP at the end? Ah. Well, that's one way to make a statement. Oh no, no Blade Storm yet. Do we have Blade Storm cooldown glyph? Because for dungeons, it'd be kind of fun. Let's get Blade Storm instead of fucking Glyph of Mortal Strike. I would definitely leave a 5-hour raid if I didn't get informed before the raid. Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, you know, I don't live in my mother's basement, but I don't really have that many responsibilities either. Like, I can definitely stretch a 5-hour gaming session, minus, you know, the migraines that I will be getting from them, which is never fun. But I can do it. It is within my power. Now, should I? No. More than 3 hours gets me into a very bad relationship with my migraines, so I shouldn't. But I could, and I did, and I paid for it. Hey, Matt Hawks, how you been, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I miss Eternal WoW. I remember Eternal WoW. I've heard people say good stuff about it. Alright, let's go. Let's do a pre-pot, nice and early. It's a 2-minute effect anyway. And I want to pump a little harder in this fight. No Death Knights. We do have a couple of interrupts though. But yeah, let's see how this goes. This is definitely the hardest encounter in dungeon history. Up until what, like... Up until and including Wrath of the Lich King. Big grammar. Odds. I was about to say shit's bugged. I will be getting a fresh hunt on ICC Realm. Should I go survival in the beginning? Yes, exactly. Once you get a good amount of armor pen, you can go marksman, but before that, you definitely want to be a survival. Alright. I see an issue. I see one very big issue. For some reason, the stone form and the hands share global cooldown, question mark? Because they didn't pop at the same time, and I've got a macro in the same one, right? So I shouldn't have to worry about it. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on that. I might have to just move stone form to a different spell. I don't know, we'll see. I'm glad you like the elemental, mate. But, if I may, I'm gonna prophesize the future. And in the future, it says that you're gonna end up enjoying different range DPSs more. And that you're gonna question yourself, why did I ever really like elemental to begin with? But that's the future. Just enjoy the here and now. Have some fun with your elemental. I've had fun with it too, but looking back at it, I don't know how. I just don't know how. Maybe Stormform uses a global. Well, the thing is, it was about specifically the hands, right? This macro right here. That's Stormform plus hands. So we'll see if it's combined. I am gonna pop the armor potion though. What about Beastmaster? Yeah. I've seen it a couple of times. I've never been impressed by it. It lacks the sheer RNG burst of Marksman Hunter, and it lacks the consistency and the utility of a Survival Hunter. Right. Alright, let's get Sweeping Strikes up. Yeah, Boomkin is just carrying the fuck out of us. Let's be realistic about it. But there's more shit incoming. And we are gonna get a Blade Storm up. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and help our healer out a little. Make quick work of that red paste we just made. Alright. Also, start attack needs to be in more things. Cast overpower. Alright, so besides potentially getting items, which we didn't get, we also got some EOF. The quest line actually gives you some EOFs, right? It's fun to see the lava burst coming for you in PvP too. Yeah, that's very true. There's few things more satisfying. Oh my god, Warmane fixed it. Oh. Maybe I just didn't do it right. Well, that's just my luck. Alright. Nah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and deliver the quest so that I actually get my EOF. There we go. And that's a bunch of gold as well. Look, we're at 8.3k at the moment. We started at like 7.8. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna check the stone form. I'm gonna double check the macro real quick. Use 10. Yeah, stone form. What? I already made the macro, lol. My bad. I literally made the exact same macro. Anyway. Oh, no. I see what's going on here. It works in the macro, but if I then... let me hop out of the group. Thank you for the help, guys. I do appreciate it a lot. That could have been so much worse. And it wasn't. It was pretty damn smooth. I got the Blade Storm and not die. Feels good. But, so what's happening here is this macro works, right? But then when we're DPSing, we're pushing like Overpower, we're using Rend, and when we're in global cooldown from those spells, then the Stone Form part doesn't actually activate. Oh, that makes Stone Form such a shit spell to use, my god! Because the gains is so fucking minimal, right? It's like 40 attack power. It's not even worth it to lose any form of DPS to activate it. Maybe I just wanna combine it with my charge. Use Stone Form. Jenkins, thank you for the subscription, mate. I appreciate it. Stone Form not off of global cooldown. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that. I want to see how it works with the charge and a couple of other spells. And I think I want to deliver Sartarion Must Die before the reset happens. I can easily forget about this for like 6 days. And we really need the emblems at the moment. Also, I'm gonna come up with a plan for the blood. We're gonna see how we get the blood. I'm gonna get it soon, and I will get it on stream, so you guys are gonna be able to see it for sure. But I gotta make a plan for it. Probably just do what I tried to do yesterday. Do you have a charge asunder macro? That sounds like fucking garbage. Let me generate some rage and instantly use it on something that doesn't deal damage. Charge Sunder is something that I don't want to do. I'd rather do Charge Model Strike. Like, I'm all about being supportive in a raiding situation. I'll definitely Sunder my ass off. What was I gonna do before I completely killed this guy? Right, dummies. Alright, that actually functions. Good. Still not the best, but honestly, the Stone Form attack power is a joke. I'm down with waiting another 2 minutes so that I can show you guys just how minimal it is. Oh, by the way, there's also vote points. Chat, do you want vote point items or no? Because I got 50 vote points. I could buy 1 or 2 items, but the thing is, I usually feel like vote point items are kinda useless anyway. I mean, we are gonna get the big carry at some point in Icecrown Citadel 25 heroic. And getting into the situation where you can get carried, I want to be like 5.6, right? 5.5-ish. I think we can do that without vote shop. But what do you want, chat? I think I'm not gonna ask you guys, actually. I think I'm just gonna do a no. I'll keep the vote points for a different character. We're gonna use them at some point, so. At some point. But I think we're fine on this character with the BOEs and the Shadow's Edge coming in. That Shadow's Edge is gonna give us 400 gear score, man. Like, you know, it's a huge upgrade. Yeah, that's almost 1,000 gear score. That's literally like 400 gear score. So we're gonna be 5k. You get a couple of tier 9 pieces, right? from emblems, and we're totally golden. I don't think we have to vote shop. I'm gonna make the executive decision, but... Alright. Get a drum roll going, please, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the morning. And have a wonderful one as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? S-T-O-N-E. Form. Stone form. Attack power. Stonks. Watch the attack power. 4702. Stone form. Activate. 42 attack power. 42 attack power. Wow! That is so good. Go buy a Wodens. That's a very good idea. We are gonna buy a Wodens. But yeah, stone form. Probably just puts it right there. So we can see the cooldown of it. Elva. Oh, fuck that guy. Alright. Go grab the Wodens. Equip it. That is definitely an upgrade, considering we were already coming from an agility neck. So we didn't even lose any... Yeah, we lost nothing. Look at that. Straight upgrade across the board. We have an intense amount of hit rating at the moment as well, which we're gonna have to tackle at some point. But you know what I say? Too much hit rating when you're gearing is not a bad thing. You just want to get... You want to make sure that you're capped. A bit over capped when you're gearing. It's completely fine. What am I looking for? Tier 9. They don't even consider arms as a spec. It just says Fury. Wow. The helmet is a straight upgrade. More hit rating though. And the chest will remove hit rating and give us armor pen. I think the chest is big. We definitely want to rush the chest. We'll still be hit capped. So chest and probably shoulders then. And helmet. So those 3 items. That'll put us at like 4.8. I'm just doing a very rough estimate right now. I just wanna see what we can get. I don't think I want the hit rating trinket, considering our hit. But... Oh wow. Yeah. Wow, that is not a bad throwing weapon, man. I think I'll take the Crimson Star at some point. We're settled on rings. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the tier set and the Crimson Star. We're probably gonna want to pick up a Banner of Victory as well at some point to replace that Mirror of Truth. But that is not a top priority at all. Like, it's still item level 200. So, you know, it's better stats, but meh. And I think that's it. Let's just worry about the Shadow's Edge first. I'll handle that. Did you complete your Rep Farm? Yeah, a long time ago. No, Redstone. I'm fine with not going for BGs today. But yeah. What do you think will be the most sought after DPS in Classic Wrath? Warlocks. Even if there's going to be 8 Warlocks in the raid, inviting another and maybe one more to round it up to a nice 10. Warlocks are just like that. You want so many. Anyway, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go and probably, I don't know, get some food maybe. Maybe that'll stop my nausea. Sometimes eating is the key. and now I'm fat. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna watch Thor Love and Thunder tonight. We can talk about it tomorrow. Don't worry, I don't want any spoilers. You won't be hearing any spoilers from me, and I'd like not to hearing any spoilers from you guys either, because I will probably just permaban for that. But we'll see that tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and good day. No, yeah.